Hello YouTube, this is MT Shark 7 here, and this is my 100 subscriber contest. Yes, I have made over 100 subscribers. I can't believe it. It's friggin' incredible. I never thought that would ever happen, but it did, so I figured, I'd do a contest. So, rules are simple. I'm just going to ask 7 questions. I'm actually going to answer them as well, so you can get an idea of like what kind of response I'm looking for, which really doesn't matter, but give you sort of a guideline. I'm going to put the questions in the description so you can copy it and paste it in Word or, I don't know, fucking text, whatever word processing program you use on your computer. And if you respond in the comments, I'll give you 1 token. Because how I'm going to do it is I'm going to make, like, write people's names on, like, little notepad things, and I'm going to put it in, like, I don't know, a bowl or something, and pick one. So it'll all be random. There's not going to be a favorite or anything. And so, yeah, so you get 1 token if you respond in the comments, or not 1, not 2, but 3 tokens if you do a video response. And I guess, send me the link YouTube, where you could post it in the description like, hey, I did a video response, which you cannot do both. You won't get 4 tokens if you do comment and video response. You can only do one or the other. So it's your call. So I guess yeah, let's get on with the questions. I do want to thank Chad, Bailey, and Grubgun, because if it wasn't for those 2, then I wouldn't even be doing YouTube videos probably. I'm sorry if I have the reverse cam, so I look at myself and then I look at the fucking actual camera eye. So sorry if my eyes are going all crazy. But yeah, so which is actually my spoilers for the first question, so let's get on with it. Anyway, oh, you know what? Let me go over. Wait, also there's also no purchase necessary. That's actually a real thing. Like usually, like you say no purchase necessary, and you still have to buy the fucking item. Void where prohibited. I don't think it's void anywhere. Anyone's more than welcome to. So that's a lie. Must be 18 years or older, or ask adult permission. I guess I don't fucking know. Anyway, anyway, let's get on with it. Going off a tangent here. Now, question number 1: How did you How did you get into making videos on YouTube? Example, like, what was your inspiration? And like as I said, spoilers, it was Chad and Grubgun. Well, it started off with Grubgun. I mean, I'll try and be quick with my description, but I would like to somewhat detailed. So my friend Nick, who owns Next Level Video Games, he was saying, hey, have you ever watched Grubgun on YouTube? I'm like, no, I have no idea who that is. And he's like, yeah, he does pickup videos, and he's like really funny. So I started watching him, and I loved his videos. I didn't even use my YouTube account. It wasn't even linked, so I never commented. I was like a guest and just kept watching all of his videos. And he always mentioned about Chad Bailey this, Chad Bailey that, and I'm like, who's this Chad Bailey character? So I looked at his videos. I was like, oh, okay, wow, he has a lot of games, and he seems like a cool guy. And I think at the time I was searching for media shelving. This is when I actually had my game room, before I had my daughter. And I think I Facebook stalked him. I found him on Facebook, and I just messaged him, which I guess he didn't respond at first, because I asked him, I was like, hey, where'd you get your media shelves for your Nintendo games? And he didn't respond. I think I said something else. I can't remember exactly, but then he finally was like, oh, hey, and then we just started talking about video games, and then he was like, oh, you should do YouTube videos. And I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of shy. I don't know if like want the world to watch my videos. They probably think I'm crazy or dumb or something. I don't know. But so yeah, so those 2 are my inspiration, and yeah, thanks guys. So question number 2. What are you mainly collecting for now? For me, it's Sony consoles, PlayStation 3, PlayStation, what, original PlayStation and PlayStation 4. That's basically what I'm mainly collecting for. I mean, I have stopped. Well, stopped. I still buy games every now and then, but definitely not as much as I used to. I do have a game pickups video coming up, so that'll be the next video after this. And I really haven't gotten much. Just been trading. So I think that's the back door of trying to buy video games. I don't know. But yeah, just Sony. I really want to get into my Microsoft backlog. I know I want to play Alan Wake for the Xbox 360. I never played that game. I hear it's excellent, so it'll be perfect game to play in October. So I definitely want to get on that. Also, Prey looks like a really good game. So yeah, that's it for that question. Question number 3: do you have any complete console collections? If so, what are they? Well, yes, I have 3. The first one I got was the Neo Geo X Gold. I took my tax return money and I basically bought everything. I bought the system, which came with the Mega Pack 1, and then I went to Target and I bought all the individual games. And I never played it. It's all brand new, and I want to keep it that way. But I don't know. Further down the line, I would like to get a used, just the console only. But right now, I really don't want to pay I think it's $150 still on eBay. Fuck that. If I find it for maybe 50, I'll snag one up. And then my other collection, my Odyssey 2, I have all the US release games for that. And lastly, I have all the Sega CD 32X games, which I'm almost completed my Genesis 32X games. I only need 2, Blackthorn and the Spider-Man game. So if I can ever find them for a decent price, I'll snag them. But I don't know. I'm not in a rush. So eventually, I would like to. Might as well. I only need 2 games, right? But so yeah. So that's that question. What else? Ah, yes. Question number 4. Chicken scratch. I can't even read what the fuck I wrote. Question number 4. Besides video games, do you collect other things? If so, what are they? Well, yes, I collect movies, mostly Blu-ray. I did collect DVD, but I purged out half my DVD collection because I had a lot of shit titles. What's one movie? Redlined. I got at Target on the $5 shelf. Oh my god, that's a quality movie. It's horrible. I think I fell asleep halfway through it, and the one guy's girlfriend becomes a lesbian. It's really fucking bizarre. But yeah. So yeah, I've just been collecting Blu-rays. I haven't bought a lot of movies. I recently bought a couple because they were on sale at Target last weekend. So I'll throw them in the game pickup video as well. So there's that. Question number 5. Do you ever take a break from collecting video games? And explain. Well, not really. Well, right now I do, which is probably my first ever break. Yeah, I'm just sick and tired of paying that goddamn credit card, so I just want to focus on that. Which, with this travel that obviously you can see I'm in a hotel, I'm getting a shit ton of overtime. Excuse me. And yeah, so I'm hoping to have it paid end of October, hopefully. Well, we'll see. Yeah, so that's basically the only time I took a break. Normally I don't. I mean, I guess during the holidays I kind of dumbed down a little bit because I had to buy presents for Christmas and all that other nonsense. But I mean, for the most part, I don't usually take a full break. I'm like, oh, this month I cannot buy video games. It's not like that. But so yeah, so that's my answer to that. And now the last 2 questions. With since I mentioned Chad and Grubgun, like they were basically my inspiration, I messaged them individually. I'm like, hey, would you mind providing me with a question that I can use for my subscriber contest? And they agreed. They were like, oh man, that's a great idea. They like they thought that was pretty cool. So this question is from Chad Bailey. He said, what is a gaming franchise that you haven't gotten into but would like to? Well, for me, I've been really watching the Highlander Wooter's YouTube channel, and he's been talking about the Far Cry series, which, funny enough, he hasn't even played yet. He has all the Far Cry games, hasn't even played one of them. And I asked him in the comments, I was like, oh, how is that franchise? Because it seems like a neat franchise to get into. I heard like it's a good game and all that. And he's like, I haven't played it. So I'm thinking about getting into Far Cry and checking that out. And they're cheap games too, so it's like a win-win anyway. I'm a cheap ass, so that's perfect for me. And it's a first-person shooter. I love first-person shooters, so that's an even bigger win. So that'll probably be definitely a Far Cry series is why in the not so distant future I look forward to getting into. And lastly, question number 7. I did 7 questions because 7 is my lucky / favorite number, obviously by my YouTube channel name. And it's from Grubgun. He asked, has a game ever made you cry and why? Well, yes. I'm not like bawling my eyes out, like needing like a Kleenex type of cry, but it was just recently I beat Medal of Honor Warfighter for the PS3, and yeah, that kind of hit home for me a little bit, just because, I mean, I lost my cousin in Iraq back in 2007, and all my cousins are basically like my brothers, because I'm an only child, and we always hung out together, so like it was pretty hard on me, and I was in college at the time, and it was just rough. I ended up like almost failing out of college because my grades were just so bad after his passing that I couldn't concentrate on I'm an engineer, so all my classes are like near impossible. So yeah, that wasn't a good time at all. But yeah, because that game is basically like they're in Iraq, and the ending is pretty pretty nerve-wracking. And other than that, I guess like, well, I guess I'd do a runner-up for that question. Next one would be Metal Gear Solid. That was a kind of a tearjerker. I forget which ending it was. One of the endings was pretty tearjerker-ish, I guess you can say. But yeah, that's it. 7 questions. Good luck. May the best man, women win. Yeah, God. That's all I got. I mean, so good luck. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I guess it's gonna be between, depending on who responds and how many entries I get, it'll be between a week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks max. So, yep, there you have it, folks. The contest starts as soon as I upload it this weekend. So, good luck, and yeah, thanks. Definitely check out Grubgun and Chad Bailey if you haven't. I'll put a link in the description. I'm sure people that watch my channel watch theirs as well. So I'll just put it in for good measure. So yeah, definitely check them out. I mean, they're my inspiration. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be here. So yeah, that's all I have. I'm about to get ready for bed. I have a long day tomorrow. So again, good luck. This is MT Shark 7 signing out. Have a good night.